Well done, my people. Well done. Back again, yeah? So, Newcastle 1, Crystal Palace 2. We didn't get the victory. I thought we were going to put in a super stellar performance. I thought if we put in the same performances we did against Everton, easy victory. Easy victory. Couple man put in the same performance. Henry, nowhere near good enough for this team. Shelby, I rate, doesn't have the legs. Doesn't have the legs to be getting up and down for the 90 minutes and keep his crossing and passes consistent. He just doesn't have it. Great player, great goal, but we need Joe Willock. We need Matty Longstaff. We need young boys with fucking energy. You know what I'm saying to you? Just energy, running up and down, up and down. I know Willock can pass, so we need this. We need that because I'm telling you now, so much sideways passing. We rely on our defenders to break the lines to get the balls to our strikers and our midfielders, but our defenders aren't good at passing, so we can't rely on them to break the line. Fabian Scar, he can go on one of these little tirade runs every now and again from the back line, but his 90% is going to end up in the shot, which I don't mind because he's got a wicked shot. But we need central midfielders to dictate the play. We don't have any central midfielders that are going to dictate the play. Why was Graham up in the stands? I seen Lee Ryder say that my man came down a few times. I didn't see him come down. If it wasn't for Lee and them man, I wouldn't even have known Graham was even in the fucking ground, brethren. Fucking Steve Bruce trying to make a point, I'm hearing, but what kind of point can he make? I don't understand this guy. He's literally spiting his nose to cut off his face, cutting off his nose to spite his face. What the damn saying? You know what I'm saying, brethren. Man's acting a fool for no fucking reason. Acting like a child. You get there. But you take the man's toys off him and they fucking sit there sulking. You say, come, let's go pop. No. Come, I'll take you back. No. You know what I mean? Like, what's wrong with you, brethren? Just because we gave man a little praise for the last game, you didn't really get that. You thought you'd try and make a fucking statement and have man sitting up there on the naughty step. What has man done to be sitting on the naughty step, brethren? If anything, you should be sat on the naughty step. You should have been left at home. You get what I'm saying to you? While the rest of us went out and had a good day. I don't want to get up to Steve Bruce too much, yeah. Like I say, mentally, he don't look well. And I don't want to add to that pressure. But at some point, somebody in Steve Bruce's family needs to turn around and say to the guy, this job's killing you. This job is killing you and you're killing man's career. Time to walk away. Time to walk away. Rah, man's killing me. That and probably give me corona. It's that bad. I just don't know what to say. Don't know what to say. Was it a bad performance? Positives are in there. We held possession well. We passed the ball well. We created chances. They were all things that we was asking for. A bit more desire, a bit more crunch in the challenges, the headers. Corners, we looked a bit more stable. Receiving corners, our defenders looked like they could get rid of them. So on those sides, it's a plus. I'm happy. You get what I'm saying to you? All we need now is a bit of quality. Sorry, I'll put you all up in my face. All we need now is a bit of quality in that midfield. And final balls in towards Callum need to be a bit better. St. Maximus Meridius, St. Moses, you need to start next game. I'm sorry, you need to be banging on man's door. You need to say, rah, you need me to start. Because when he comes on, it just gives us such a different outlet. Such a different outlet. Yes, he makes wrong mistakes. Yes, he'll run into blind alleys with no fucking end with no exit. You know what I'm saying to you? Man running down a no entry fucking road down because he had brick wall, but he's still running at full speed. But yeah, better coaching, he'll make better decisions. Jamal Lewis, I love you, kid. Keep doing the work, mate. Keep doing the work. I know you're suffering right now. Keep putting in the work. Malinko, Mosquito wasn't as good as Everton, but I'm happy. I'm happy. You can stay there. They're right back. The more games, the more confidence you're gonna get. I was happy with the performances. If I'm gonna be honest with you, would the Booker in goal have done any better? One goal was a deflection. The other was an empty. The both great saving none of those either. So it doesn't matter if the Booker was if the big D was in goal. You get what I'm saying to you. Um, we need another striker. We need new strikers. Dwight Gale is cool, but he's not good enough. He's not clinical enough for the Premier League. Andy Carroll brings nothing. I'm sorry, he brings absolutely nothing. I loved Andy Carroll in his first stint at Newcastle. Um, we have to blame Ashley for ruining Andy Carroll's career and legacy for Newcastle because he should never have left. But he brings nothing. And Callum can't do it all on his own. He's going to have games where he has blips. He's going to miss chances. It's just natural as a striker. So he needs a strike, either a partner or somebody to be giving him the rest. So he doesn't always have to be on his shoulders to score the goals. Because there's plenty of times where he will come deep, link up the play out wide, and then the ball's whipped in and he ain't there. He can't be everywhere. You get what I'm saying to you? And I know we only play with one striker up, and that's when if they're on the left, then Miggy should come in from the opposite wing. I get all that. I get all that, but it needs help because Miggy isn't scoring. St. Maximin isn't scoring. Fraser isn't scoring. Um, none of our wide players are scoring goals. So it's either Callum or nobody, which is not good enough. The rest of you mans need to step up and start scoring some goals. Mm. Anyway, let's go to another game. Arsenal versus Arsenal versus who the fuck did Arsenal play yesterday? Can't even remember who they played. Let's go to Man U versus Southampton. We'll come back to Arsenal, man. I can't remember off the top of my head. Man U 9, Southampton nil. Oh, why does Ollie get all the fucking look, bro? Man was getting penalties at like 8-9-0 for no reason. You get what I'm saying to you? Southampton get a man sent off in the second minute, G. Second minute. Alright, if it's a red card, it's a red card. I didn't really see the game because we were playing at the same time as Newcastle, but man had rants and bants on. Go follow man's channel. Um, listening to them, him and Saeed, as I always do. Um, comfortable game for Manchester United. It never looked like it was in doubt. Exhibition game. It was nice for a couple of the man them to get on the score sheet that needed goals for confidence. It was nice for man to get minutes. For Ali to have a little handout. You get me? Give a little handout to Donny van der Beek. Like, yeah, Vedri, get some minutes on your boots. Because you know, I mean, I'll use you at any other point in the season. But yeah, 9-0. Absolute demolishing. I feel sorry for Southampton. They're a much better side than that. I think the young man that got sent off was his first Premier League start as well. He's a young man. Lasted 2 minutes. He'll learn from that mistake. He'll learn from that mistake. Um, yeah, I'm not even going to it. 9-0, what is there more to say? You can't analyse a game at 9-0. You can't analyse that kind of a performance because it just means that one team completely didn't turn up. Doesn't even mean Manchester United was good. He played against 10 men. Then they go get a man sent off a bit later, so you play like, you know what I'm saying to you, playing 9 men, 8 men out on the field or some shit. Like, it's mad. Mad, 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 mad. And then Arsenal Wolves. Sorry, I just remembered the long range shot. Boy, Coutinho, you know what I mean? Navas. You can't leave certain man like that outside the box. Coutinho, certain man outside the box is just dangerous. It's just like taking a penalty for them. You know what I'm saying to you? But yeah, referee ruined that game. Absolutely ruined that game. Saka hit the post, scored a goal, was disallowed. That boy's on fire. I don't care what anyone tells me. That boy's on fire. I love Saka. One of my favourite youngsters at the moment. Um, yeah, it's a bit of a mad game. Like I say, the referee mashed that up. Sending David Luiz off, even though the Wolves player kicked David Luiz's knee. So really and truly, that should get VAR should have changed that decision. I hope he doesn't get a red card in terms of like missing games and stuff because that would be disgraceful. They should look to reduce that for him. What else happened in that flipping game? You know what? I'm not even that bothered. It's all about Newcastle this week. You get what I'm saying to you? It's all about Newcastle. I'm not that bothered. Also, you got your little team, fam. You got your little whooping. You get what I'm saying to you? Your man ain't making top four. I think you'll make Europa League. And I think your man's just going to have to be happy with that. You know that Arteta's building something. It takes time. Your man's have been jipped by VAR a lot this season. So, man just going to have to take this season and write it off. You get what I'm saying to you? Tax write off, my G. Come again next season, start building. You get what I'm saying to you? Like I say, I'm going to leave it at that. But Steve, do what's best for you, brethren, and leave the club. Leave. You're only hurting yourself mentally. You're hurting yourself, brethren. Look at yourself. Wake up in the morning. Look at yourself. Do you feel excited to go to work, brethren? Because you're getting paid big money, brethren, to do a job, to be in a job that a lot of us would kill for. Anything to do with football, a lot of us would just kill to be in the game. You get what I'm saying to you? Right now, you don't look happy. So if you're not happy, to us, man, fixing this bed. If you're not looking happy to us, how do you think you look to your own players, brethren? You can't instill belief, hunger, desire, confidence when you're doing this. Yeah, I know. Yeah. You know what I mean? What are you? You're a mamba. What's wrong with you, brethren? Speak with your chest, man. Hold your head up high, fam. You're in charge of Newcastle, fucking United. You get what I'm saying to you? Either come with some pride, talk up the thing, or just go home, brethren, and now I'll come back out your yard.